What I'm playing here sounds like a drone synthesizer, but it is, in fact, a drum machine, or rather a drum module, the Herbs and Stones Gentle Wham. Gianluca from Herbs and Stones sent me this for review. Previously, I had covered his 303 from hell, the liquid foam. When I say the Gentle Wham is more of a drum module than a drum machine, that is because it doesn't have its own sequencer. Instead, you get triggers per voice, mini jack and banana, so you can use this with any sequencer you like. You can also finger drum this machine with the white buttons. I would love to see Basic on this machine. The first voice is for bass drums and laser zaps. It is kinda hard to demo it as a kick drum because this trigger impulse is nowhere as punchy as when I'm using it with an external trigger sequencer. Second voice is a zapper. Third voice, here it gets odd. This noisy voice is useful for claps and snares. Especially when you combine it with the zap. Voice number 4 is a triangle synthesizer. Which can be cross-faded with this kind of cross-modulated ring modish signal. And this is a nice voice for bass lines. Voice number 5 is useful for cymbals. And voice number 6, that's an external input. And you can use the length to gate the external signal, to play it in rhythm. Very handy when you're, for example, working with tape loops. All of these sounds run through a beautiful low-pass and high-pass filter with resonance and cutoff. The filter is always on, so you have to watch what you're doing, because this is PA destroying stuff. On the back we've got a ground to connect your banana systems, power in, external in, and a single out. And you have single outs per channel, which is of course very handy, as well as CV control over the filter. Now I think the sounds of this speak for themselves. It's very dry and raw. It reminds me of coming to Berlin in the early 2000s and going to these awesome clubs that were held together with duct tape. It can sound more understated. But there's always the temptation of just making it kick like hell. If you want sounds and loops from this video, check out my Patreon and Patreon, so I'm able to make these videos, so consider supporting what I do there. The style of this machine reminds me of the old Soviet drum modules or the Simmons. The only modern contender that I know is the Soma Pulsar 23, but that sounds to my ears rather more polished, more metallic, more hi-fi. Well, this sounds always like Scheune, raw, warm, and direct. And you really notice that when you pair it with the liquid foam. especially that combination is absolutely fantastic. And I've no doubt that you can master it and use this and maybe some kind of keyboard and do complete sets with just these two machines. My only gripe with the Gentle Wham is that it's not the most quiet unit when all channels are open. My reverb machine also has a fault. It emits a high-pitched noise at 7.7 kHz, which drove me nuts while making this review. But this is not happening on the production modules. To sum up, this is a unique and great sounding drum module. It interfaces nicely with all these sequencers and modular systems, and of course the liquid foam. And I don't think there's anything like it out there, and I can't wait to hear live sets that use it. If you have any questions, do leave in the comments below or visit the subreddit. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.